In the news, Akwa Ibom State's governor intensifies efforts to reduce cost of governance. Federal government empowers 100 small and medium-scale business entrepreneurs in Akwa Ibom State. Plus, NIMET set to present annual seasonal climate prediction. Hello there and welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Office of the Secretary to Akwa Ibom State Government has been directed to undertake a cost reduction structure for the state's official private jets. Calvin Samuel reports that this move, which is part of efforts to reduce cost of governance, was part of resolutions reached during the January 2024 State Executive Council meeting. The report.
The current administration is very interested in cutting costs, in freeing up capital so that it can be used for projects, whether it's capital. It is not sold. It remains a property of the Akwa Ibom State government, but will be put to more productive use.
Other deliberations, according to the Commissioner for Information in the Ememobong, include reports on proposed renal centers presented by the Commissioner for Health, highlighting sites, buildings and equipment for the centers. A report on the update of the state social register indicating that a total entries of 671,410 was presented by the Commissioner for Economic Development, among others.
The Commissioner for Education presented an update on the production of educational items, exercise books, sandals, uniforms, and even school bags, which has been added, that it is nearing completion. The Managing Director of the Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation, Pastor Imobasi Jacob, presented an updated report on the repositioning of Akiko, promising that all state-owned enterprises will be effectively managed and taken to profitability levels.
The ESCO meeting, which ended at about 9:30 p.m., also rectified recommendation from the Finance and General Purpose Committee on approval for release of funds for additional work at the airport and ongoing road projects across the state. From the Government House, Uyo, Calvin Samuel, NTA News.
Not less than 100 small and medium-scale business entrepreneurs in Akwa Ibom State are benefiting from the National Business Skills Development Initiative of the federal government. The beneficiaries selected from different sectors of the economy are undergoing vocational training coordinated by the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDAN. Clement Barikwe has details.
This is going to help my business and increase in production and very top finishing that will compete with what we have outside the country.
And they're also assisting us with machines to enable our work, which is a very good one. So many machines that we on our own we cannot buy with our savings. So the government helps.
Sincere apologies on the mix-up in that report. Moving on now, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency is set to present the annual seasonal climate prediction for the 2024. The agency says the data that will be made public on the 20th of February will cover agriculture, aviation, health, and water management. Musa Aliyu reports.
Environmentalists are of the view that weather-related information remains critical in the nation's development plan and mitigation against natural disasters. And that is the reason behind the annual presentation of the seasonal prediction by the Nigeria Meteorological Agency, NIMET. This year, the weather information will be presented to the public on the 20th of February 2024. This brought about this workshop of key players analyzing the present and how the weather will look like in the next 365 days. The Director General of the agency, Dr. Charles Anosike, says quality weather-related information will be made available to the public.
It is our hope that by the end of this meeting, we will have produced a document that is scientific, relevant, and actionable. And together, we'll be proud of being part of the climate resilient socio-economic development of our dear country.
I raised the issue of the approval of the national framework for the application of climate services. This bill has been around for a very long time. It is still not approved by the government of Nigeria. It needs to be approved so that all stakeholders have a part to play in the production of this useful information to all of us.
In the area of aviation and weather information, the Acting Director General of the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority cautioned airline operators and pilots against disobeying weather-related warnings.
So it's not that it's by choice, it's by the regulation. You must adhere strictly to it, because NCA, if we see you breaking the rule, of course sanction will be taken against such pilots and such airline.
Governments at all levels are expected to put a mechanism that will enable the citizens have access to the prediction at the grassroots. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
Back to the reports on small and medium-scale business entrepreneurs in Akwa Ibom State. Not less than 100 small and medium-scale business entrepreneurs in Akwa Ibom State are benefiting from the National Business Skills Development Initiative of the federal government. The beneficiaries selected from different sectors of the economy are undergoing vocational training coordinated by the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDAN. Clemens Barakwi has details.
This is going to help my business and increase in production and very top finishing that will compete with what we have outside the country.
And they're also assisting us with machines to enable our work, which is a very good one. So many machines that we on our own we cannot buy with our savings. So the government helps to take that load from us.
We are so grateful for federal government, and we also want to thank President Tinubu for this idea of empowering us.
They are the fulcrum of any economy, and their development are geared to translate into the growth and sustainability of the nation's economy.
The management of the University of Uyo wishes to announce that the 97th inaugural lecture of the university will hold on Thursday, January 25th, 2024. The 97th inaugural lecture will be delivered by Professor Enobong Effiong Joshua, a professor of applied mathematics, Faculty of Physical Sciences. Professor Enobong Joshua will deliver the lecture on the topic, Mathematical Modeling, Cracking the Complexities of Life. The venue for the inaugural lecture is the university's 1,000-seater capacity fund auditorium at the main campus in Wangibel Road, Uyo, by 3 p.m. Therefore, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Yaron Dayo, wishes to invite all members of the Senate, the university community, and interested members of the public to the inaugural lecture of the university. Guests are expected to be seated by 2:45 p.m. You're still watching NTA Uyo News. More reports after this time out. Please stay.
One passenger. Big auntie. Come enter my bus now.
Hey, conductor, this cough is serious. I beg, you need to go to the hospital.
Hospital?
Doctors say cough symptoms are different in every condition. Some are dry, others are wet, like your own.
God bless you, auntie. I have told this my conductor. The cough has refused to go, and it could be tuberculosis.
Conductor, check am o. Make you dey sure, because who no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
One passenger. Big auntie, go enter this bus.
Ha! Oga conductor, this kind cough na serious matter. You suppose go hospital.
Hospital care.
Haba, doctors don talk am say different types of cough dey. Some na dry cough, but this your own na wet cough e be.
Big auntie, na God go bless you. I don tire for this my conductor and him cough wey no gree go. E fit even be tuberculosis.
Conductor, go check am o, make you dey sure because who no go?
No go no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check am o, make you dey sure.
If cough don't worry you past 2 weeks, if it be tuberculosis, TB test and treatment, na free. Just call the National TB Hotline for 3340 or dial *3340# to get better information. This message now from the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people them.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. Akwa Ibom State citizens are advised to exude only positive attitude for better results in 2024. The admonition was handed down during 2024 rededication service of its local government area held at the council hall, Mbaritan. Janime Ukun reports.
The preacher, Reverend Joshua Klopas of the Assemblies of God Church, draws his message from the Bible in Isaiah 60 verses 1-3, a Bible passage earlier read by the Itu Transition Committee Chairman, Etetim Onuk. He christens his message, Your Light Has Come, and addresses the people of the state and why they should give out only excellent attitude all through the year.
The people see their stars and they attract the blessings that God had prepared for them.
For the Itu Council Transition Chairman, Etetim Onuk, the 2024 rededication of the land is scriptural and a reminder for all Itu people to be useful to themselves and the state.
But we believe that at this local government level, it will rise and shine. The light will shine forth to everybody. The clarion call has come to us as to people that we have to rise up, engage ourselves in meaningful and gainful activities, things that will bring development to us, things that will add value to our lives as a people.
On her part, a prominent daughter of the area, Dr. Ekaite Ebongokun, who was present at the service, said it was time for every Itu son and daughter to unite and develop the area.
All of us contribute our little quota. If all of us arise and shine, we can rebuild Itu and have a land that we all love to see.
The service, which drew participants from political, traditional and business platforms in Itu, featured songs and prayers for the council leadership, church, families, as well as peace, security and prosperity of the local government, state and nation. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umoino, has applauded the media community for great reportage and for being partners in the progress of Akwa Ibom State. The governor made this commendation at the 2024 Thanksgiving service of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State, held in Eket local government area. Emedi Ongumo has details.
It was a moment where members of Nigerian Union of Journalists Akwa Ibom State Council gathered to show deep appreciation to God for his benevolence over their lives for the past years, as well as commit the activities of the new year unto God. Preaching on the theme, Great is Thy Faithfulness, Reverend Ekpedeme Efanga emphasized the need for Christians to show gratitude to God for his numerous blessings over the years.
The psalmist had gone through a lot. When he sat back, he had reasons to express this in songs. That this God deserves gratitude for his faithfulness. He began to sing and count the blessings in an attempt to name them one by one.
According to the chairman, NUJ Akwa Ibom State Council, the Thanksgiving is significant as a spiritual rebirth seeking God's protection.
11 years ago, we started the journey of a spiritual rebirth through a resolution in the leadership of my predecessor, Elder Patrick Albert. At the beginning of every year, we should start the journey of taking our activities to God in thanksgiving. And the significance of why we are here is asking God for his faithfulness to guide us throughout the year.
It's a good thing of joy that my union deems it fit to acknowledge the role that God plays in the affairs of men, especially as it concerns our state, Akwa Ibom. The Thanksgiving is not just for the members of the union, but it's for the entire state.
In everything, all we do, we cannot thank God enough for life, for everything God has done.
The state governor, represented by his deputy, Senator Akon Eyaranyi, charged journalists to ensure balanced reportage and to keep up with their good work.
Be that model that you have been. Keep up the ethics of journalism. Anything to be published, let it be published correctly.
You have entered this gate to Thanksgiving, and as such,
property worth millions of naira have been destroyed and many families displaced in a recent attack on members of a Egwenwe community in Eastern Obolo local government area of the state. Edidi Oriba reports that the attack is said to have been allegedly carried out by members of the neighboring community.
Egwenwe and Okorinyang communities in Eastern Obolo local government area have over the years existed peacefully without any rancor until few weeks ago, a matter that was reported to the police. Speaking to newsmen at the community hall, the village head of Egwenwe community, Chief Johnson Osiba Ijongo VI, said the assailants unleashed mayhem on the community on January 12th at midnight. The
So in the news, a recap of the major stories. Akwa Ibom State's governors intensified efforts to reduce cost of governance. Federal government has empowered 100 small and medium-scale business entrepreneurs in Akwa Ibom State. You also heard in the news that NIMET is set to present annual seasonal climate prediction for the year 2024. That's our package this evening. Remember to be a star. Join NTS campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Emedi Ongomo is standing by for the news in translation.
Kara stere mfon ekamba ukara irenyen no mbone yogoke ikie ukpe ke banga ke mensionsio ndubere ufo utomeko to kibibio NIMET etang ebanga ukbongo mkpoke ikpere afun ukanyin mikomu anyang medo emedium mo kamando to mbok ndobre yumi akam kara sterem ete umoino akom me kombok kesterem kenti utum ammo enangake enyunge boyak ammo ekrebo ke utumomi eke tangami ke ake tangami ke dere kom amme kombok eke niere keke yaikobo yogombok mi to akambonya Agarini ambon akombok ke steremi ekebogo ke ekoma basi ebanga mfon anyeniere ano ammo kiworiko akedogo ariko mabasi mbanga ima anyeniere no uduruwo akwariko ekpedeme efanga ama akoma basi anyungo ke afon adut ndito basi ari what inemeset no abasi akene mfon ammo ediaret atume akom ama what inemeset would ke stedem a udiana mo akeraga no senator akon e yaganyi ama abo yakme akombok ekrebo ke mo e na mutumo mo mfon nanga sedo manatoro utumo mi akaiso e mai no ngombono wo ke adina maro meno akene mfon ammo enama eno me kombok ke stedemi ebo ke mbon eke kene ke eno etebe kom akedo a commissioner asrem bobanga ndutum usanetu kesterem ete ini memebong koro a commissioner asrem bobanga ndungtuk nkokokara kesterem ete frank achibang emai ekwo kedinam ekeniegero nko mbokana mnyagadi ngoke ebogo ukombok kesteremi ke moise wak adinie ini ekom no base panakpan kekpa afyong ke iswa adi wori na mesetseba si anam anom mi keket ebo ke mbono wo eswan mkpombono wo ayoko ke million naira ke egweme ke nko kara istinu obolo ya ikobo yogo mbogo mito akombonye
Irmo kere ke egwenwe ye okoriang kankok ukara istenobolo ama ba ko yogemem mfrango ibaga tutu kufang urwaifang abu yogeko ama eborisi enieri fiok ebanga kemiko mo obongirong egwenwe etirong Johnson Osiba ama abu kempo mfanami aketongo ke uforo kuno yo ko yogusendwe ba ka pafyong iswame nko kemera mfana kufang awaita ame ake biatampo kirongodo ye solar panel ayoko ibat edap ame ikanga fereko the street lights monge sango kwango korompo mbonowo ama benendak asan mbonowo kidem atayogo yogo mbonowo iban iden yemmi wat kirongodo emaiswa eno utoiriok adinamado enyongaibo yak ukakutemborisi kirongodo enyongai krebo keno oyokubeme kirong ado manaturo mbonowo edikop inemuwem ndakunko inyongiba nko kerisen adanga kotu egwenwe ye okorinyang ayangwam erikpan mfana abaga kotu irongibado